Shalom and welcome. This is Man's Final Steps. This is the 6th installment of Man's Final Steps. My name is Symmanayah, and this message is to the 144,000 and the multitude that will come out of the Great Tribulation. It is a message to Yasharal, those who seek to worship and obey the Almighty Father Yahuwah and accept Yahushua as Mashiach, as our Messiah. For it is you I consider my brothers, my sisters, my family. With that said, today is December 7th. My name is Symmanayah, and this segment is entitled Torah Living Commands. Give, deliver, take, receive. Torah Living Commands. Give, deliver, take, receive. Allow me to begin with these verses pertaining to Torah Living Commands. Genesis 2nd chapter verses 16 and 17, and they read as follows. And Yahuwah Elohim commanded the man, saying, Eat of every tree of the garden, but do not eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it you shall certainly die. Genesis 6:22 reads as follows. And Noah did according to all that Elohim commanded, keyword commanded them, so they did. Exodus 12th chapter 50th verse. And all the children of Yasharal did as Yahuwah commanded Moshe and Aharon, so they did. Deuteronomy 6:24 and 25 reads as follows. And Yahuwah commanded us to do all these laws, to fear Yahuwah our Elohim. Keep that in mind. Fear Yahuwah our Elohim, for our good, always to keep us alive as it is today. Notice it say fear Elohim, not the written text. Fear the living Almighty Creator. For it is through his text that he makes alive. So many cling to the text, and as a result of that, they miss the living instructions, the living commands regarding what must be done. Deuteronomy 6:25, and it says, It is righteousness for us when we guard to do all this command before Yahuwah our Elohim as he has commanded us. A living Almighty Father commanded us. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we may read that Moshe did write some laws and ordinance, and that he was used as the hand of the Almighty to carve and document the 10 Commandments. But let us remember the author. Let us remember he who moved Moshe to write. Let us continue on. Matthew 28:19 and 20 says, Therefore go and make taught ones of all nations, immersing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the set apart Spirit. If you read Acts 2:38, we will come to know that Yahushua was speaking of himself. So we are to immerse in Yahushua's name. Matthew 28:20 says, Teaching them to guard all that I have commanded you, and see, I am with you always until the end of the age. Amen. John 8th chapter verses 5 through 9 reads as follows. And in the Torah, Moshe commanded us that such should be stoned. What then do you say? And this they said, trying him, and it's referencing the Mashiach, Yahushua, so that they may accuse him. But Yahushua, bending down, wrote on the ground with the finger as though he did not hear. But as they kept on questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, He who is without sin among you, let him be the first to throw a stone at her. And bending down again, he wrote on the ground, and when they heard it, being reproved, keyword reproved of their conscience, went out one by one, beginning from the older ones until the last. And Yahushua was left alone, and the woman standing in the middle. This is an example where the living author made known what is meant by the written text. Living commands made real, demonstrated how we should be governed by him, his living commands, his spirit. John 14:25 and 26 read, These words have I spoken to you while still with you. But the Helper, the set-apart Spirit whom the Father shall send in my name, that's Yahushua, he shall teach you and remind you of all that I've said to you. Teaching, my brothers and sisters, are commands, are instructions. They are not a request. Should you, will you do this for Yahushua? We have become soft and disillusioned. Words from above are instructions and commands, not a request that we should disobey. My brothers and sisters, in spite of what we have been taught, told, or come to accept, Torah represents living commands from the Almighty Father Yahuwah. Torah are the living instructions, not a request from the Almighty Father, not at all. The enemy has caused much deception and confusion by manipulating people into believing the Torah is only the first 5 books of scriptures or only the laws given to Moses. This is far from being complete. We are in the last days. End times are upon us, and we will discover Torah, living commands from the Almighty Father Yahuwah, delivered through his set-apart spirit sent in Yahushua's name. There will be the rise of 144,000 in multitudes. There are Torah, living commands being initiated and will become more visible as end-time days progress. He who dwells within us will guide us, provide instructions, reproof, discipline, and judgment. We will also witness all the proof necessary for producing obedience, for being obedient. While we are not appointed unto wrath, remember the children of disobedient will experience the wrath of the Almighty Father, and we will witness those who will face these actions. Those who will be in the ranks of the 144,000 in multitude will grow to know and respond to Torah, living commands. The Spirit of Yahushua will establish his chosen leaders and elders to guide the obedient in the refining and gathering process. Proof will come to be. With that said, consider this, my brothers and sisters. If commands are given, are these not orders? I submit to you, Torah, living commands will come from the Spirit of Yahushua, and they will land on the ears of the intended. Here we will witness Torah, living instructions, living commands, given, delivered, as well as taken, received. Are you prepared to be used either way? Are you prepared to be as one who delivers commands as guided by the Spirit of Yahushua? Or as one who will receive orders by the Spirit of Yahushua? Through one to another or through his anointed and chosen leaders? Pray earnestly. There will be structure and discipline among the ranks of the gathered. Prepare, my brothers and sisters. I ask you, would you remain in an uninhabitable place during the great tribulation, or would you press forward towards a safe place that is promised? Like a scroll, the uninhabitable places on the planet will become less. The inhabitable places will become less. Man will face forced transition. Remember, famine, food shortages, drought, fresh water shortages, pestilence, and disease are coming with intensity. The methods used to fulfill these end-time prophecies are unfolding before our eyes. I encourage each of us to establish a ready mind, body, and soul to respond to Torah, living commands, of which individuals will give or deliver or take and receive. There is an order of service, my brothers and sisters. Are you being shaped to give commands or take orders? Will we experience times for both? Pray and watch. The time has come to discern and understand. Torah, living commands, give, deliver, take, receive. Yes, we will witness such, my brothers. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, I pray each of us will come to hear what the Spirit of Yahushua is saying and respond with a ready mind, body, and soul. Until next time, my family, my brothers, my sisters, there will be the rise of 144,000 in multitude. Stay tuned and continue to be encouraged. Until next time, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.